Shalonda, the American Empress Unchained. Whew, I don't even know how I want this to go. I'm guessing I kind of know what cards I'm going to use, but I don't know what I'm picking up on. Okay. I just put on Instagram. Okay, so there must be some energy coming in with somebody saying, there's like three energies though, right? And I just don't know. I don't know if these are clones, brothers, uncles, cousins, whatever. I don't know what this is. I don't know if these people are linked to my Taurus's bloodline, or I really feel like this is something that's encompassing both. I feel like me and this Taurus meeting, even though it seemed like it was like out of the blue, it feels like all of this shit was by design. Somebody was made to be a pair, two people, and somebody got sucked up into some other type of lifestyle, some underground or some type of lifestyle here, where it caused a male to betray. So that's why I'm even thinking about the Adam and Eve energy, because it caused the male to betray his wife. Now, with this masking energy and this doppelganger energy here, it's hard to describe what I'm picking up on. I don't know if it's me and my Taurus, and then there's another Taurus and another female, like this unpacked energy. Like again, I'm never gonna stop talking about these 5 to 10 women that are already on the radar. Something as it, when once short source show me something and it's in there, it's in there. These are key players or something. If I keep bringing their name up, it's not that I'm stalking them. I don't have to even look in their direction to already just know that whoever these females are have something to do with this shit, and whoever these supposedly divine masculines. I guess it depends at the end of the day what side of the track that they played on. That's not for me to be fucking concerned. I feel like these are people that try to base things on loyalty, honesty, brotherhood, or something like this. But I feel like somebody has betrayed even that. Okay? It's almost like there's a feminine energy that could be me or someone in that resembles me or that may be close to me or something. I feel like this is the story that's mainly for me. It's something that this moon energy, when I feel like we was going back and forth low key online, she said, you worry about history and all this other stuff or something like this, but you're not worried about. Now, we was all doing history, right? Excuse me, in the indigenous community. But she said you need to be worried about your story or something. So this already, I didn't even think about this until this week. I thought about, now I mentioned this before because I thought about why would she say that, but now I'm realizing this energy here, even this west coast, east coast, whatever this is, and then somebody's in the middle of the garden or the midst of the garden in the Midwest. That would be me. So I feel like this has something to do with family secrets, or it don't even have to be family secrets. This could be, like I said, some of us come from unique bloodlines where there's been things that could be strange. I'm realizing that every being on this earth, they're not the same. People have different gifts, different advantages, different influences, different whatever. We know that God created something in Genesis 1, and then Lord God came and created something in Genesis 2. But the Lord God took what God had already made and tried to do something else different with it. Now, I don't know if this is, again, making America great again, versus fighting for the soul of America. One ensues that let's do right and recover and give something to America or make America great again as she maybe once had been. And one energy makes me think that people are fighting for the soul. This means this is a tug of war. Now we know that the bomb here, it is still on the top. This is a heart here, but you know, imagine this being a soul here. Soul ties, mob ties, somebody's ties, family ties, family affair. I don't know. It's like you don't put somebody in this type of situation to see if they would be good to go behind the scenes or underground or within some type of family cult or something like this. Like, again, I feel like this has to do with people mindsets, memories, time, or something like this. Time machine type of energy, time travel, or something like this as well. It's making me think about that book, The Baron Trump Adventure, or whatever the fuck it's called. That people swear is prophetic or something like this. But I'm just going back. I'm just going back to when this shit first started. Before I knew what a twin flame supposedly, allegedly was and everything like this. When it seems like even most of these tarot readers were talking about the same one story. And then it split up into this could be anybody's story, right? But I knew then that this was something that was talking about some story and it was kind of put together. It's almost like somebody did this as an act of kindness or something because they thought that they could go somewhere. I feel like as time went by, somebody got in somebody's ear and then it turned from, well, this person still don't know, so you think we could just do this instead or something like this. And I feel like this could be something that happened here. People went separate ways. People met people, fell in love with people, did this thing. They went and started their life or something like this. But I feel like there's something still in the middle, like this eye is in the middle. There's something that there's something still here that belongs to someone. It's almost like somebody entrusted someone to get something, a message or something to someone, but this, whoever these people are or this person is, decided to, at a time when it could have been something that was clean and it was straightforward and things like this, somebody didn't go directly to the person. They went to all these people around this person. And I feel like they formed a pact or a cult or something here. And this is when it could have turned to the fact of, oh, well, we're doing all this to get this for this person, right? Why don't we just disperse whatever this is and just forget about it, right? So I feel like this led to high level stalking, gang stalking, or something like this. But the thing that people not realizing though, so if we put this, because you know what I'm saying, I'm that type of motherfucker now. hmm Where I could play around, I could be cool, I could be like this or whatever. But when it comes to some type of bit, when I feel like somebody trying to play with me or trying to play, the shit just change, right? So, because I'm not nobody's plaything, I don't like playing no fucking games. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like board games that much no more. I don't like no fucking video game. I just don't like no games, right? So, and then especially with somebody having some type of access to my life to play with my fucking life or my livelihood. Now, I feel like this is people that have it like that or had it like this. They're well off, established. It wouldn't take nothing for them if they don't have it like that to get it again because of their name, because of their legacy or whatever the fuck they've built here in the public. Because I do think that this is what I'm looking at is high level individuals, entertainers, politicians, or some people up high that are looking down at a person like me that's just a housewife or something like this, right? Damn, they could have even went to this masculine. You get what I'm saying? Okay? Because we ain't talking about whatever we talking about with this inheritance or this wealth. This is somebody that studied yo something here, took something back, seen everything that's due to you or what you will be receiving. This could be people doing you using magic to look into your future or something like this, or look into the past or whatever like this here. Using technology and different type of tools to do this, advancements, okay? And then all of a sudden somebody could have even felt some kind of way, a softness towards someone, but I feel like it could have went away because they got engaged, they got started engaging with someone else here. But I feel like somebody's forgetting that the whole thing was about some type of inheritance or a secret or a family secret, or this could be again adoption, this could be also like This could be, like I said, an uncle or something like this that left something to a niece or something because they felt a soft spot for this person. So again, these people could have probably always been able to peer into my life, even this masculine energy, whoever this is that could have left whatever this is. It could be even a female energy that left something too. I guess with my gifts, you see, and that's what I'm saying, how somebody would be messing with even my gifts now. So again, I feel like because these people feel like something might come out, or how long is this person going to keep talking about this or whatever like this, somebody could be messing with my Ace of Cups. These are gifts that are, if these are gifts that are supposed to guide me through the rest of my life here. You see what I'm saying? This is an insight or something that I'm supposed to have that's supposed to help guide me through the rest of my life here. These are ancestral gifts or something like this that came from certain bloodlines or my makeup, or this is what God gave me, right? But these people feel like they have the, I don't even know how the fuck it will work, but I feel like these people feel like they're playing God here, and they're manipulating people's timelines, manipulating DNA, like all this for what? Paperwork, documents. Let's keep it real, because I always have to have a real aspect to it. I don't think that people just sitting there with no cauldron putting shit in there like a newt's eye and all this and whatever, and saying these chanting. Now again, this might have something to do with it, right? But the real spell work has to do with spelling. Can cast spells. Misspellings can cast spells. It can curse people too. If you are supposed to be at a time right here where you're supposed to gain a large lump sum of money or some type of abundance or a home or some land or something like this, okay? It's almost like the energy of, being in the Bible or focusing on this while somebody is ripping you off or raping and pillaging something that really would be belonging to you. Some type of reparations or some type of payment or something like this, right? I feel like this is something that's been hidden, that people have been generating wealth and having abundance off of other people's secret wealth for a long time, right? But I feel like the thing that somebody did here was let me get wind to something or how something might operate here, okay? It's making it harder for me to remember things. It's making it harder for me to concentrate. I feel like people are doing some type of spell work here to erase anything that it's just like, well, it didn't work, or we're going to go in this direction now. So let's just try to figure out how we can brainwash, or we can wash these things away or something like this. But the thing that I want to state is that now you have it to where somebody could have been exploited. Now you have it to where private pictures that could have been taken without your knowledge, or of you and your children or women in your family. And for me, I have all daughters. This is a problem for me. So then you exploited someone, you have some shit out there that's public or something like this. And then again, like I said, I feel like these type of people that go through this trauma or whatever this is, they're not able to live a regular life anymore. It's up to other officials to make sure that this person gets, but then you can't even trust these officials, because then what? Are these some people that took a part or a piece of the pie? Even if there's just wandering energies or spirits that I gravitate towards, or that I feel like I connected to at one point in time, like all of them would look suspect at this point. Because again, I feel like this is the point where somebody didn't want to wait anymore. They're like, she don't realize or she don't know, and so somebody did something extra. It's like, now let's just cover it up, let's wash it away, let's get rid of evidence, let's get rid of papers, let's get rid of the person is dead. I feel like I really want to know who this masculine is that could have died in the past 3 years, because I felt his presence, and it was very fucking powerful. It's almost like the disrespect started once that person left, went away, perished, passed away, got locked up, something like this. Something altered or something was changed here. And it has to be a past spouse, or past somebody that was a lover, or somebody that was something like that, or a father figure or a grandfather. I feel like money can make family members and people do crazy shit. This could have been also a father or something that wanted to get this because it was coming from an uncle or a grandfather or something like this to someone. But then again, they saw how they could possibly benefit from it. And that's just it. So forget about this feminine energy that we sat here and stalked and watched, and we did spell work towards this household, and we seen this person have to go through, put up with things and certain things like this without food or without this, or maybe even it threatened where they will not have a. So I feel like somebody's agenda now is to do that, so that somebody can never get on their feet and never go after these people or have remembrance of what, or let something, the truth come out, and this person would be able to then go after somebody here. So I feel like somebody's going even further than that. Now something has led up to a hate because these people got their hand in somebody's cookie jar, or their hand on somebody's crown, or their butt on somebody's throne, or something like this. And now they don't want it to come. They're comfortable there on somebody. This is even people that could be mocking and saying, "Oh, I'm not interested," or somebody could be saying, "I am interested," but this person only wants to talk to you because possibly whatever this is, this abundance or something. Or maybe somebody doesn't, maybe it was time for you to go into a different high level situationship or something like this, whether it be business or otherwise, and nobody want to deal with you now. It's not because you're not still this person, you're not awesome, you don't have this, and you don't have these gifts or qualities or whatever. It's because of this money here. It's because somebody decided to steal something from you. So now then you have to live the rest of your life out wondering if somebody's going to be coming after you, because again, some of these people that some of this stuff came from, you don't know who. You could have, like I said, you could have people that are stars, or somebody that's a politician. You could have a mobster person or something like this that could be have given you something or whatever this is. So you don't know who these people are that know who you are, maybe where you live, where your children live, and all this shit now. And I feel like anybody that was involved had plenty of time. People are acting like it's some type of impossible, or there's some measures, or like they feet don't work, or their car don't drive, or something like this. I feel like some of these people been around the vicinity, right? I feel like they tried to make somebody out to be like a one ring circus or something like this. Somebody could have been trying to be nice and try to get somebody some type of notoriety, like some, to get them noticed or something like this. But I feel like, it wasn't gonna. Maybe this person thought it would go somewhere, but I feel like it turned into a nightmare. Somebody started to slip. They started to go in another direction. They left something, the keys, or this organization of looking into this person's lifestyle or whatever the fuck this is, to other people. And that's when it got sloppy. And that's when you're putting Americans in danger, okay? Or people in general, a mother and her children. I feel like they could have even sucked in a spouse or something here, okay? Excuse me. And if this spouse gets involved with one of these people that they've been planning with, and they have all this money, and they have these ideas for this money or whatever that they've taken from you, then that means your life is at stake every second of the day. Because this could mean that even if they came to a spouse, or they came to somebody, whether it's this one in this house or a clone of this person, now you brought that. Now that person doesn't care to say the money is more important than this wife that they made a felt some kind of way about at some point in time. It's almost like, also like, yeah, we got these hoes over here. You see what I'm saying? Pick one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got her or whatever, but you could pick one of these old other hoes, and you could have all this money and she won't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like whatever this is, this shit is deep here. Okay, we got protection here that end up just coming on the top of the deck here. Now, not only that, I feel like these people in the background, galactic energy, government energy, whatever this is, have also found a way to score or make some type of finances off of possibly me and my children by exploiting us in some type of manner, some type of way, shape, form, fashion, manner, or something like this, okay? It's almost like somebody wants to own a woman, somebody that's a very valuable person, or a person that has something, some type of gifts or something to offer, where it's almost like energy harvesting or trafficking. This is still trafficking here. We got scavenge. These are people that probably try to go to court and get a conservatorship or something to try to make it seem like you're not able to care for yourself or your children or something like this or whatever, and you're not able to save money. But these are people that are sure to have something to do with stealing or keeping money away from you, or doing something to hurt you from having chances of getting something that already belongs to you. And it'll never change. There's something about a car, Cadillac possibly, in a fucking house, okay? Or a couple of them. Properties. It could have been that a masculine energy, we got ghost in reverse. It could have been that a masculine energy was like, oh, she got all this. I do feel this way about her. I'm going to help get this back. But they could have got overpowered or overcrowded by all these other energies here. Somebody could have even lost their fucking life or their livelihood because they're afraid of the connection between this me and this person or something like this here. Now that these people have separated these finances or they got their hands already on it, this could be people waiting for you to die. We have release, but it's in reverse. And we have ghost in reverse. So one person could have been gung-ho on this, and this person could have got bullied or put in prison, framed. I keep hearing something about a female putting drugs on a masculine energy to get them to go to jail. We have some type of battle in reverse here. Somebody could even want to take this person out because some of these people are not the most, upstanding citizens. Something could have been happening at night here. Somebody definitely could be banking off of somebody's energy. We're not going to go deep into what that means, but this could be physical contact. This could be people getting access to your home or your dome, your mental, or something like this to try to create problems to make it seem like you're unstable or unsteady. Damn, this could be a dynamic of a Father, Son, and a Holy Spirit energy. And this could be a father sacrificing a son because he's chosen somebody else to play a Holy Spirit, and he's replaced the mother, the original Holy Spirit energy. But I'm hearing somebody is still holy and somebody's still sacred. Or this could be a son that wanted to do this to a mother, and the father didn't change. Or this could be an outsider here that knows what was going on or has been there from the beginning here. Now, again, there's been no contact here. All of this is telepathic. So if you're not, if there's some blockages or something there, you're not getting these clear messages or these clairvoyant. You may be very clairvoyant, but I feel like something is deteriorating over time when it comes to me. But I feel like this is done by design or by force here. Like to dismantle me from the original group of individuals that I was originally connected to. Because again, that means that when 2 or 3 are speaking in my name, I could possibly still pick up on that energy here. And that could come out in these messages, whether I've seen these people ever in my life or never in my life. It's almost like that's kind of like a part of my gift. And that gift could be something that could bring me some type of financial abundance in the future or something like this, if that's all I have to fall back on. But these people feel like they can have control over somebody. Somebody wants to own somebody. Somebody wants to own a family. And there's definitely a high level feminine energy that's behind this. I would hate to think it's a mother or sister. Excuse me, a sister wife, because of all these fake marriages and shit like this, and connections and commitments, and these intricacies in industries that's going on in the background, that's already a part of some form of, I say, of some porn. So maybe, I don't know, some form of whew, as above, so below, some form of network or organizations or something like this. Because I feel like there's organizations under the guise of something, like it could be a family church, but that's under the guise of the family church. It's really something else. And some of these people are older energies than you would think. I'm starting to think like vampiric energy or something like this. And y'all know I don't look at it as like the mythical form, but that could be a possibility. I look at it as people that suck other people's bloodlines for money, gifts, and things like this in order to enhance themselves. Or their own agendas here. So then again, some of this, whatever they've been doing here, they could even say, oh, well, we were doing this for a humiliation ritual or something like this. or something like this. But I feel like, again, some of this stuff is, if some people knew what really these people did behind the scenes, you would be probably even embarrassed to walk out your house. So again, this is the reason why I feel like somebody put whatever this funding is into play, is so that somebody would not fall victim to this. They would have something together so that they can protect themselves and have extra, you know, some type of safety or something like this. Now, we don't have no government coming in and offering nobody no come hearing something about a new life or something like this and offering anybody I would think that would be, excuse me, something like witness protection program. I feel like these people got their rocks off or got their kicks off of whatever they were seeing that was happening here, that might have been some of it terrifying here. Definitely dealing with people shape shifting energies, and definitely dealing with possession, and definitely dealing with jinn energies and spirits and stuff like this, and uninvited energies and uninvited spirits here. It made me think about what we read in the biblical text where he said they're going and looking at houses and devouring them for themselves. So this could be, like I said, I'm even seeing some new technology could be in the future or something where many people can see what one person sees. It could be up to 4 with this symbol here on the back of this card. Some people can see exactly what you see, but I feel like it's, like I said, this is some type of monitoring or surveillance or surveilling someone. It could also be to see if you caught wind with this activation of anything that has to do with a town hall or something. I don't know. There's millions of town halls in the country. Which one it can have something to do with? They could be concerned if you are this energy of like a Esther energy or something like this here, and you have these, you're an heir of these energies here, because many people are trying to cleave themselves onto this girl's bloodline or her heraldry. Okay. Possibly treat somebody like they're nothing or something like this, so people won't think it's nothing there to look at or something here. But obviously at some point in time, because burglars don't break into empty houses, so at some point in time there was some wealth or something there here. Now people may be scavenging around. They may even be using my gifts and the work that I do to try to tie me into things and get me in trouble for something. Or they could be trying to tie, um they could be trying to send energy my way and pull on my energy, make me uncomfortable or something like this, so I can spill the beans about other things that may be hiding in my lineage or other inheritances that may be due to me, and these people just have me do the work or something like this. And I'm thinking that whatever this stuff is protected, rather, because I don't know who I'm about to talk to when I do these videos or who I'm talking about. So these people could be sitting here trying to scavenge here to see what's left that they can go and pick out of. And it's like, so are these people that went in the courtroom and said that somebody's not good with their money, and you mean to tell these people are already broke or something like this and looking for the next hit? But the hit could be, again, like I said, from a bloodline here, from a certain feminine energy here that they've exploited and everything like this, and also put in harm's way or something like this at some point in time, that may be having subtle attacks from the people in the city or the county or something like this, because they could have something to do with judges and lawyers and police officers. Rather, these are the ones that are at home acting as tarot readers and shit like this or whatever. Or if these are real people in your community here. There's something heavy on neighbors with me for the past 15 years. I don't know if somebody made it a thing to put vampiric energies or something like this here. Next to me, because they would know how to handle like supernatural energy, or they would know how to handle things that creepers or people that would come around and things like this. I remember at my old house there used to be a man that come with a little note board or whatever, and he would sit outside the house for a couple hours or something like this, or for, I wouldn't say hours, for a decent amount of time. And even one time when I would come out, then he would pull off, or when I open up the door he would leave. So again, I don't know what this is, okay? But we have balance here, all right? So maybe somebody was trying to bring balance to a situation for a long time here. I feel like this is something to do with this Houdini husband energy that I felt, or astronaut, astronaut. Um, Maybe these are people that know how to astro project, or they know how to use their gifts to, break into people's energy, or siphon energy or information or something like this. Who knows? But it's coming to light a little bit more now. I feel like there was a ring of tarot readers that were planted in the neighborhood or something like this. And even if some type of finances or something were coming in, these people were picking up on it and taking it, or but it was in somebody else's name. Now I feel like this is a larger ring. This is not a personal ring. I feel like this is larger, but that's what I feel like was being done here. Somebody could even be getting some payments on somebody for mental illness, or for like a elderly something paycheck or food stamp. Somebody is getting something in somebody's name here. So this means that people can also then, maybe there's a dummy or a straw man energy attached to someone here. Okay. And they could be using your straw man energy or a secondary energy with this mask energy and this doppelganger energy. Okay. I think I did a video on the straw man a long time ago. And then they're rejecting letters or something that are supposed to be coming in right now. Somebody is blocking letters from coming into you at least 7 times. They could have done this in the past 27 years. Okay. Somebody could be 72. Okay. But we got this 21 here, which is this mountainous energy here. Okay. But we got this deer down here with these big old antlers looking at to see. He's over here in his bushes thinking if he wants to go up this mountain here. What is that? We got G. It looked like a G is on this mountain. Okay. So for the past 8 years, okay, somebody could have been on your mountain or on your mountaintop or top tier, or they could have been sharing a dome with you. Again, this makes me think about there's a movie or a show that's out. It's called Something Twin. The Something Twin, where they did this study on these girls. They kept them quiet or something like this. Okay. It could be even, like I said, symbolically, it could be quiet to their situation all their life, and then they started to talk about the situation or something like this. So there could be another woman out there that shares my thoughts, my ideas, my dreams, my this. They hurt when I hurt, but I don't know that they're there. So again, even that, even if this is a twin that they're using to tap into something about me, even that, I'm not having, it's unrequited. I don't have access to that person's energy. I don't have access to that person's information. But whoever this is, this Siamese twin, which I said, we know what it's talking about in the circus, right? But again, I was thinking that with technology, some of us could have had these anchored energies. If you're a Queen of Wands energy, okay, you could have had an anchored energy to you, a black cat energy or something. This person holds secrets or something like this. This could be with your jurisdiction, wherever you've been raised or wherever you grew up at, or something like this, like a earthly mother or something like this. Again, it could have been comfortable for these people to live off of your inheritance or something all this time, but now they could have wanted to bring you into this group or something like this, but they did it the wrong fucking way. And so again, they got some type of something kickback or something here. I feel like whatever this is, they knew what it was, because again, with this bond here, yeah, they knew what it was, because they know some of us. I feel like these could be case study energies or something that, we're maybe a little bit different or something like this. X-Men or energy or something like this. I don't know. And I feel like they focus on the thing that will get your attention the most. Because when I first started going through this part of this awakening, I had stopped watching TV. I stopped listening to the music. Whenever I would go somewhere, I didn't listen to radio or nothing. It was just me, and I feel a higher power or something all the time. I was quiet and everything like this. I had started to reduce myself from being around people, and not a recluse energy, because it felt very good to be by myself. I love being alone. Again, and I feel like, again, a part of this was masculine energy is like, well, you take this case, you take it, you take it, you take it, you take it. While things are different now, certain industries ain't going too well right now, certain things ain't doing too well or whatever, okay, or weren't, okay. And I feel like they could have reduced some of these people to like hierarchy, investigators or something on some of these millennials or some of these other children here, right? And then somebody say, well, I'll do it, but they wanted something in return. So then we're talking about also like in the Bible, it says you should want to do something for somebody without something in return. But we also know people in the Bible that did want something in return. But I feel like, again, this was like, you know, in order for somebody to tell me about an inheritance or something, I have to give them my hand in marriage secretly behind and not even know what it even implies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just one of these people that don't get the right to know. No, we're not talking about that energy. We're talking about somebody that belongs up here with these people and they fucking know it. That this is somebody that don't even think regular, can't even whatever regular no more. It's what, like, once you done seen something, you can't unsee it. Right? I feel like the people that are quiet about whatever these rings are, they are already getting some type of privileges. So this is like a privileged lady that didn't get the privileges, everybody else got them. They're already getting some type of privileges. It's like breaking down the privileged lady's energy or her privileges into privileges of other bitches that you want to deal with. Whether they're working for you, with you, or something like this. This is what I feel like they did. And while I'm saying that, we got an emperor coming out here. Now, what the hell was that? I know this didn't just fly all the way across there like that. We got sore, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing Soros or sore. Okay, I hope nobody got no damn sores, okay? I know I don't, okay? So we don't have to worry about that, okay? But I feel like these people have leaked very private information. It's like a spy has been watching you for 27 years or 21 years possibly here. 29. Excuse me. So let's say these people gravitated more towards working with a masculine energy that's in this woman's life, if this is my life or somebody else's. So they see this person as more of an asset or something to whatever they're doing. They tie this masculine to another woman that fits the protocol or something. But I feel like a lot of these women have gotten boob jobs. They've gotten alterations, Invisalign, all kind of care. These are like the okay, the holy cow they treating like shit, right? But then it's all these other idols that they want somebody to worship, right? That fits into the narrative or fits into whatever the fuck it is that they want to do. Right? But I feel like somebody pushed this on here. They could have just gave me what I was due. I could have got myself in a situation to be in my own standing and be able to make moves on my own to finish out whatever it was. And then, so this can't be about, this had to be about control. This had to be about somebody that was bogus in the first fucking place. It can't be about that. Because then I feel like these women that went through this thing, or again, at some point in time, people were trying to call you a gold digger, like you were looking at these men. But from the beginning, something already told me, a higher power already told me, this ain't got shit to do with you want nobody money. You want your fucking money. You trying to protect yours and you want your fucking money. You're not trying to get no money. Matter of fact, these niggas might got money from you. These niggas might been spent money out of your trust account or some shit like this already. So why would you be, no, this is, yeah, they can keep on talking about that shit. But with you, no, this is about your shit. Matter of fact, you might supposed to be having more money than some of these motherfuckers that is dealing with this case or this whatever the fuck this is. And see, somebody don't want that. They don't want you to be that money and that real authentic holy one or that power here. Because they know you don't have to compromise. It's less a chance of you to want to compromise yourself if you have that. So somebody think they slick with keeping that away from you as long as possible. And maybe they could push you in knowing that you somebody that think like a privileged lady. You got a nobility about yourself that's like a queen or something. Can't nobody tell you nothing. And it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And especially after being opened up like this, nah. You think regular, what the fuck is you talking about? Nah, that's not, nah. See, that's where you fucked up at, because you want to act like you don't want to give me shit that belong to me that you, and I'm not even talking, it ain't like these people, because, gratitude, appreciation or whatever, that's cool. I always showed it, I feel. But I feel like some of these people owe gratitude too. Some of these people wouldn't be where they are if they didn't harness or harvest your energy here. We got the Ace of Cups right on top of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody benefited from your fucking Ace of Cups at some point in time here. But we got communication is blocked here, okay? All right, so hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on.